All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rome, and this is the SlingTV box. This thing is supposed to allegedly provide all of your media needs in one little location, in one little package right here. So we'll see how true that is. All right. In today's collaboration with Slingbox TV, they provided this. So uh, I'll be reviewing it, and I'll be honest because they didn't give me any criteria for reviewing the box. They just said, give us a review. And that's what we're going to do today. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, so I'm going to hope that I'm in frame on this one, and I'll check it in a moment. But for now, I have my Sling TV box connected up to my TV, and that's the home screen that you'll get once you connect it. Everything you need comes in the box. You have your box, the Sling TV box. You have an HDMI cable, power adapter, remote control. The remote control is fairly basic for what you get. One of the nice features that it does have on here is like a little button on here that has a mouse icon on it. And what that allows you to do is to have a mouse pointer on screen, and you can move it around and click on things. And that plays a role later on, and I'll kind of get into that if I have a moment. But yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. It has what you need on it. So anyway, getting straight into the review. And we'll start with the remote just to get it out of the way. The remote is basic, and you do have to have it pointed at the box. It uses older technology. It's not Bluetooth or anything. So the infrared laser on here or whatever it is, you have to be pointed at the box. The box cannot be blocked. So have it somewhere where you could easily reach it and get that, what's the word I'm looking for? That direct path to it, clear visibility from the remote to the box, and everything will work okay. If it's blocked at all, it won't work. If I'm not pointed, you see I'm clicking a button, I'm pointing it. I got my finger in front of it and it's just not working as well. So yeah, older technology, which is okay, I guess. It gets the job done. And other than that, it's the regular clicky remote. So I won't spend too much time on that. But what I do want to get into, let me put that box down. What I do want to get into, I feel like I'm doing a presentation right now. What I do want to get into is when you set this box up, it has nothing on it. Just its home screen. You don't have any apps installed. Live TV, I'll go to it just to show you. It does require you to actually use apps. So this would have nothing up there. I think only Google comes standard. But other than that, you have to add your other apps and things like that. So keep that in mind. And what you'll start off by doing when you set this box up is when you plug it in, is you're going to go to the App Store, and then you're going to click on App Store again. I believe that you can add other app stores in here. I just haven't gotten that far, and I don't think there's a need to unless you want to dive deep into this and just start downloading your apps that you need for how do I say this without sounding like I'm recommending that you do it. But there are other app stores that you can use to sail the high seas, become a pirate, if you will. Maybe that's a word. But the native app store has a very limited selection up here. You have a few here, and the check marks on all of the ones that I have installed. So those are fine. I just grabbed a bunch of them because I was trying to navigate around the box to see what works and what doesn't work. And let's talk about it. So let's go back. And the first one I'll get into is the one that kind of works, and I'll show you what I mean. So that's going to be Viva TV. Let me go ahead and open that up. So you're going to be blown away initially. When this app loads up, you see all this great content on there, all this good stuff. I can watch anything I want to watch almost. But when you click on anything, let's say I'm just going to do One Piece right here. I hope you can see that. I hope I'm not blocking it. I'm going to click on One Piece. And I'm just going to click on watch now. I'm not even going to go into choose a season or watch a trailer or anything. I'm just going to watch now. And you'll see the screen will pop up and it's loading. It's doing something up there in the upper right corner for me. And you see what pops up right here is 720p. I think more options will pop up if the longer you wait. It does it sometimes it doesn't. I've seen 720p. I've seen 1080p pop up. I haven't seen anything upwards of 1440p or 4K. So yeah, I mean, the box is capable of 4K I mean, it says it is, but you would have to pull that content yourself from somewhere, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But anyway, for now, let's do 720p. And I clicked on it, and something I'm going to mention is it's going to prompt you to download a video player because it doesn't have that built in natively into the box. It needs a player of some sort. It will give you the only option I've been able to get work, so it'll prompt you for T player, which is weird, but it has ads on it. But you see, this thing is still sitting up here spinning. That is um, a problem of mine because you get excited and then you click on something and you see, oh, 720p. My TV is 4K. That's not gonna look amazing. But okay, whatever. Let's say you get past that hurdle. You're still not watching anything. It's crazy to me. I don't understand that. So I'm gonna exit that. And this is the problem that was turning me off at first with this thing. So let's just try anything else. Suicide Squad. Let's do that. Let's just try one more because I just want to show you guys that when you're first setting this thing up, you stumble around a bit. And I'm going to include chapters in this video so you can just get to the meat of what I feel like works well out of the box. I may make more videos in the future as I continue to navigate around this thing and just figure out things that may work and where we can pull in that high quality content. But for now, you see, this thing is still spinning. I haven't even gotten an option over here yet to actually watch the episode. So this one's not working. So let's come out of this app. Let's go back to home. Let me show you the one that does work because it makes me, well, you know what? Let's do this real quick. So let's go to, let's go to Cinema HD. So as this loads in, you'll see, oh, once again, you get all these great options. Let's go to Shelter. It came out in January of this year. So click on that. You'll see, once again, no options here. You have trailer, you have watched, and that just adds it to a watch list. Like, oh, it says that I watched it. But other than that, there are no options here. Let me go over here to this. You see how, so this is another thing that bothers me a little bit. It's weird to navigate around this, and this is where the mouse pointer comes in handy. So maybe I can get the mouse over there and click on that to make it go away. Okay, there we go. So I just wanted you guys to see the full screen. So you see over here, you can cast to another TV, which is whatever. And you have your heart where you could favorite it. But no options to actually watch here, which is weird to me. So let's keep going. Let me get rid of the mouse pointer and go back to the menu. There we go, so we can navigate around. Let's find something a little older, not from this year, not fresh. Let's see, Demon Slayer. Click on that. Once again, you'll see there's no option to actually watch it here. Now, this populates and it says streams down there. I guess that's where stuff is supposed to populate, but once again, nothing there. So this, you have to stumble around, but I'll show you where this box shines quite a bit for me in my particular use because I don't have cable TV. I just have internet. Where is that? Okay, so this came out in 2018. I just want to try one more, just to give it a fair shake. I like to give stuff a chance. So once again, trailer, watch, nothing, no streams here. So I feel like this app is either no longer supported or people are just putting something up there or I've forgotten to do something. I don't know, but it's not very intuitive. But where it does shine is the My TV app. So I'm going to click on that and it's loading in. And I'll tell you something about this app that will help your process when you're working through here. So as it loads in, this is not something, I'm gonna mute it just so I don't get any strikes or anything like that. Actually, let me, so something that'll help you navigate through this is You do not want to just simply change channels because it takes a long time for that to pop in. You see how long that takes? So what you want to do is you want to hit this button on your control. It's like a little TV guide button. And then you want to go in and navigate to the channels that you want to navigate to. But then it has a subcategory. So this one is 24/7 anime. And it actually works, which is cool, but it does have a slight limitation. You don't have any control over what's actually showing at the moment, but it gives you a lot of options here, and they're in alphabetical order, so on and so forth. So let's just do, I'm gonna be basic, and I'm gonna do Dragon Ball Super, and it'll load in, and you see it pops in nicely. So, but it is only 1080p, but hey, a win is a win. This, you get straight TV and you can navigate through here. So let's go down some more. And oh, I'm still on the anime channel. Let me come out of anime. Let's get to maybe, let's see, 24/7 Western. Cool. Okay. Let's see if that loads in. Oh, did I not click it? Oh, I have to go over to the options that we have. So 24/7 Westworld. All right, there we go. So this is where this box shines. You have access to a ton of channels, a ton of content here. But when you go into those other apps, it's just is they don't work, or they take forever to load, or, and I've tried to check and see if it was the Wi-Fi that was the problem. It's not. My cable modem, my internet modem, or whatever, is in my closet right there, just almost next to it. So that's not the problem. And I had it physically plugged in at one point. That's not the problem. So it's something weird going on. I think it's peer to peer. So it's pulling those that content from somebody's server that's just not quite up to par, or it's something free, probably something sitting in somebody's basement. I don't know. I don't know. I'm making it up. But anyway, this part right here is where it shines. And let's go back to the home screen. And let me see what other, let me see, live TV. So you'll see if you click on live TV, you can add this app into the My TV app. It's all very manual. You have to basically configure the box to be what you want it to be. But to save you some time, if you want to go to the App Store and just download My TV, that'll save you a lot of time. You just want to scroll through channels and just put something on to watch. If you're sitting at home relaxing, you just want to throw something on. But there are a couple of more apps in here. Let's go. Let me see. What's another one I've had slight success with? Actually, let me see. They have the browser on here so you can just go online and watch stuff. I haven't signed in to Google Chrome. I just don't like putting my Google account on every device, but I may actually sign in after I finish this review. But you can use the browser. I haven't actually, I like to do stuff live while I'm recording. So I actually haven't fired up this app, but so this will be my first time with you guys. So let's see what it's talking about. Let's see if we actually get anything. So we got season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, and it gives you an episode list up here. Okay, that's a start. Let's jump to episode 2. Now, how do I actually play it? I see a little play button up there in the upper right. Let's see if that works. That did nothing. Okay, hold on. It's doing something. We may have another promising app here. So you can pull apps off of your computer and put them on a little thumb drive or little memory card. It has a micro memory card slot in there, so you could do that. Or you can just download films and things like that directly to a memory card or whatever and play them on here in 4K. So once again, you see, it's just spinning. So this is the part. It's painful if you're someone that don't know what you're doing, but you want access to TV or a lot of channels, a lot of movies or whatever. It's rough. It can be a rough ride. Just plugging this in and using it. It's not really user friendly. But luckily we have YouTube these days, so you have people on here that can show you how to use it and get out of it what you're trying to get out of it. But that did not work, so I got excited. I thought we had another app that we could use. but I'm going to continue dealing with it. But anyway, we're going to jump back into the studio and I'm going to wrap up this review. All right. All right. So just want to jump back over here and cover. Let's move the Sling box over. Actually, real quick, I just want to cover the ports on here. So you have your charger port. It's a USB-C charger. You have your Ethernet port for direct connecting to your internet. You have your HDMI port, and you have an AV port there. Let's see, on the left side of the box, you have 2 USB ports, so you can plug in additional memory like thumb drives, things of that nature. You plug those in. You know, if you have your movies downloaded directly onto those, and you have a little micro SD card slot here. And that's really it. Otherwise, it's just a fairly clean box, nothing crazy going on. You have your little divots, well, not divots, that's the wrong word, but your little indents, I guess, where you can hang it on the wall if you want, make it look nice and clean under your TV or by your TV. Then you have your control here. You have your home button, your back button, and your directional navigation keys and OK to select stuff. You have your TV guide button there to bring up that menu that I showed you guys on TV earlier. Settings, video on demand, TV, volume up and down. And then you have some additional volume buttons here for the TV itself. I haven't tested that out, but if you guys would like to see that, just please let me know. Number keys here to navigate to channels or whatever. You have your little mouse button there that I showed you for your cursor, so you can navigate around to close pesky ads that come on the TV itself for like the video player that comes natively on there. I really want to dig into that native video player and see if I can put something on there that I can use myself without ads. But, you know, we'll see, whatever. And then you have your delete button here, and that's it. Straightforward power button. So straightforward, nothing crazy. But anyway, to wrap this up, this box is really good if you want to watch TV on it, or you have your own movies and things like that downloaded, or you want to sail the high seas, become a pirate. I'm not suggesting that at all, but I'm just saying, hey, you can do a lot with this. It's powerful, but it is not user-friendly by any means. You have to kind of know what you're doing if you want to do anything outside of just navigate, just install that My TV app and go from there and just watch your TV channels, or your all-day westerns or your all-day anime, stuff like that. But anything beyond that, you have to know what you're doing, because this thing uses APKs for installing different files and things like that. So yeah, it's not the most user-friendly if you want to do anything other than watch TV. So my take on it is, I could recommend it for people that know what they're doing, but if you don't, it's very hard to recommend it. The beauty is, like I said earlier, we do have YouTube videos. YouTube is a beautiful tool, and it can walk you through. I'm sure people have a ton of videos on this thing on how to get it set up to do what you want it to do and work how you want it to work. So check them out. But if you're interested, there'll be some links down in the description to get there and check it out. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.